So today I'm here with episode 7 of my Bromley career mode on FC25, and today we kick it off with a game against Cheltenham, who are in 19th place in the table. And we're not in a bad place in 17th because we've had some decent results recently. So hopefully we can continue that, and hopefully we can move ourselves at the table a little bit more. And if you just look on the right there as well, Marich made it into the team of the week for last week, which is actually kind of surprising because he wasn't really a standout performer for me, but that's good for him. So this is the team I'm going with for this game. It's mostly my first team, but Mitchell and Andrade coming in midfield because Shevchuk and Aura are a bit tired. And I'm still not that happy with Carlson, so I did want to play Davies up front, but he's a little too tired to start. So we're going with Carlson up top. So let's get into this game against Cheltenham and hope to start the episode with a win. Oh, John can't intercept that pass. I thought he might have been able to. Cheltenham can have an early shot there and Davies turns it over the bar. Have it in the box now. Another shot and that's a good save from Davies. I see Watts running on the right-hand side here, so I'm just going to ping a ball over to him. It's a good ball from Mitchell, but Watts is pretty much on his own. Tried to play it inside to Carlson, but Carlson ran too far. That's what I mean about Carlson's runs. He just ran into a place. He was in a perfect position, then he ran too far in a position where I couldn't pass it to him. That's a shot there from Cheltenham. Should be easy for Davies and it is. Right has the ball here, and I see Watts completely open on the right-hand side, so going to play a ball over to him. It's a good ball. Going to get Watts down the line, and Carlson is in a really bad position. I wanted to cross it to him, but he didn't open himself up for a pass at all. So I've had to play it back out now. And it's just something about Carlson. His movement's just so bad. So I've gone back down the line to Watts here. Going to put the ball across. Can't get it across. They've got the ball in crossing position here. Cheltenham do. And they do. Oh my God, that was a bad cross. Clark's got the ball here. And Wright has space to run into on the wing. So I'm going to play the ball down to him. And he has got space on the wing now. I'm going to try and cross it into Carlson. It's a good ball. Carlson does get to it. And that's a good save. I've been slagging Carlson off a lot, but he actually did really well to get to that with a diving header. And it was a good save from the keeper. Now I've got a corner here. Clark swinging it in onto Johnston's head, and that's saved by the keeper as well. Johnston just seems to win a header from all my corners. And that is half-time, and it is 0-0. And it has been a little bit difficult this half. Struggled to create chances, and I think Cheltenham have been slightly on top, so hopefully we can swing it our way in the second half. Right, about an hour in here, and I'm going to make some subs because things just aren't working for me. Watts is pretty tired, so Summers is coming on the right wing, and then Carlson's been useless, so Davies is coming on up front. Clark has the ball here. He's going to run him into a good position, hit that shot, he's hit the defender. It's a good ball through from Cheltenham. I've got to bring out Davies early, and he does smother the first attempt, and then John gets to the second one to stop it from being rebounded towards the goal. Right, 75 minutes gone, and I'm going to make some more subs now. So Clark is knackered, so Shevchenko comes on for him. And then Cartwright and Shevchuk coming in place of Mitchell and Wright. Cheltenham have a chance to play the ball through there, and they do. I'm going to have to try and catch up to it, and I don't, but Davies makes a good save there. Played the ball to Shevchenko here. He's in the box. Going to take a shot with Shevchenko, and it has been saved. Summers gets to the rebound, and that's been blocked. I can't believe Summers got there in front of the defender, but the defender on the line, I can't believe he blocked it as well. And that was a chance to literally score in the 90th minute there. That would have won me the game. But it's full time now, and that is 0-0. And that was the best chance of the game right there, right at the end. But I did struggle for pretty much the whole game to create good chances. No matter what I did, made the subs, whatever I did, I just still struggled. And now we've got the second game of the episode here against Barrow, who are 7th in the table, so this could be a difficult game. Orange Shevchuk are coming back into midfield for this game, and Carlson still starts up front because Davies is still a little tired, and he didn't play that well when he came on last game anyway. So let's get into this game against Barrow and hope for a better result than the last game. It's a good ball down the line from Barrow. Gets in between my two defenders. Played the ball across here. Had that shot on the turn, but that's a poor shot. Shevchuk has the ball here. Going to play it out to Wright. Now going to run it inside with Wright. Go back to Shevchuk. Now up to Carlson. Now I need an option here for him. Go back to Shevchuk and then try and play it through to Wright. It's a really good ball. Wright with a chance. Doesn't get it on the first one and can't get to the rebound. And they're messing around with it. And Wright's put it in. I have no idea how that has happened. But Wright has managed to put the ball in the back of the net when their keeper and defender were just messing around with it. I don't know what they were doing at all. But Wright wasn't waiting around. He wanted to get there and they just can't get to the ball. I think that's an issue with the game. The defender's trying to clear it. The keeper's in the way. And the keeper can't pick it up because the defender in the way or something, and Wright just tackles him and he scores. I'll take it. It's 1-0. Barrow have the ball in the box. They've crossed it to the back post here. That's a header one, but it's over the bar. That's a poor challenge from Johnston there. He might suffer consequences for that because I thought I'd be able to get to the ball, but he obviously couldn't. And that's a red card. Johnson's been sent off. That's completely my fault. And that's not good because I only have 2 centre-backs. I'm not sure in real life that would have been a red. That probably would have been a yellow, but the game doesn't really have the intelligence for a real ref. Then again, real refs don't really have any intelligence anyway, considering some of the decisions they give. So now I'm going to move Orr into centre-back here and then just go with Shevchuk on his own in defence midfield. But now we've got an hour to hold out with 10 men, so can I do it? And that is half-time, and we are winning 1-0 here. We are down to 10 men, though, so I've seemed to cope okay so far with just 10 men, but we'll see how the second half goes. Right with the ball inside to Clark there. Carlson has ran, but he couldn't get it to him, and Clark's going to keep going, just going to hit that shot there. It's not a great effort, but it wasn't a bad run from Clark. So Barrow got a free kick here. They're going to swing that towards the box. Clark can head it away, and Wright should get to that, and he does, but it's dropped to Carlson, who can now play it up to Watts, and Watts just has to run with it now. I'm going to run it pretty wide so he can get around the defender, and he has, but literally no one is up with me. I need someone in the box. I'm just going to whip it to the back post where Wright is waiting, and Wright wins that header and puts it wide. You wouldn't expect Wright to actually get that on target, but he won the header, which is better than can be said for Carlson most of the time. Who is the one who should have actually been in the box. Right, we've got 80 minutes gone in the game now, so I'm going to make a couple subs. So Davies, Cartwright, Mitchell and Summers are coming on, and Watts, Shevchuk, Wright and Carlson are going off. I did want to keep Shevchuk on, but he's knackered because he's put an absolute shift on his own in defensive midfield today, so I needed to take him off. Oh, and it's not going to make the subs before this free kick. Lovely. I love that new feature. Clark with the ball here. Davies with a chance to run, going to clip it over. It's a good ball, and Davies should be in here, and he can't get to it, but it might drop to Summers. Summers with the header, it goes wide. And I got Davies ahead of me. Can slip the ball through to him. Chance to finish. It's not a great strike. I felt like I had to take that first time there, but I probably didn't. But that's what I've got now. I've got a runner up front, which Carlson isn't. I can actually play the ball through to someone, and I can create chances like that. Oh, Hassan's been done there. They have a chance and they've hit the post literally right at the end of the game. Pretty much the last kick of the game, they've hit the post there, and I have got so lucky to win that. But I've done really well to win that. We did get a bit of a lucky goal when we scored, but down to 10 men for an hour, we played really well and limited him basically to just that chance right at the end. Why is he sitting in a completely dark room? Is he still in the stadium after the lights are out and everyone's gone home? Why is he completely in the dark? What's he doing? Bro is contemplating. Bro is pondering. And I've got the third game of the episode here against Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. So apparently we did make it to the next round after that draw against Harrogate. So this is the team I'm going with for this game. Changes pretty much across the whole pitch because it is a cup game. And the big one is all having to play at centre-back because Johnson is suspended. But now let's get into this game against Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. And let's see if we can get through to the next round of the cup.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious...
Oh, cool. I've given the ball away straight from kickoff there pretty much. Bradley with the ball here. Summers is running outside. It's a ball down the line to Summers. He can get it into the box now. I'm going to cut back on this defender. Take that shot with Summers, and it is just wide. He does have a one-star weak foot, and he is right-footed, so that will explain that finish on his left. Cartwright has space on the wing here. Going to cut the ball back on the defender. Get it to Davies. Play it to Shevchenko now. I'm just going to hit a shot with Shevchenko. And that was a good effort, and it's a good save from the keeper. And now Shevchenko is going to swing this corner, and it's not a bad ball. Hassan can't get his head to it. But it's dropped to Bradley here, and he's going to hit it. And that's a good save from the keeper. It's a good effort from Bradley. Now, Bradley has the ball here. I know I don't even say anyone else's full name, really, but he's got two of the same name. It's not just two first names, it's two of the same name. I just have to say Bradley every time. It's a ball through there from Bristol Rovers. Going to bring Jimenez out to it, and Jimenez makes a good save there. Grant Ward? Oh, no. There was a traitor among them. They have a shot from outside the box there. Jeez, that was a good effort. Ball across there from Bristol Rovers. They've got the ball in a good position here. They've played it across, and that's a shot from outside the box that goes wide. Summers has the ball there. Davies is completely open. That's an awful ball. He was onside in so much space, but Summers has won the ball there again. Over to Shevchenko. Now got it to Summers again. There's no space to work with here. I'm just going to hit a shot. It's been blocked. And that is half-time. It is 0-0 here, and there's not been many chances, really. It's been difficult to create them, so hopefully the second half improves. Got to be honest, in that first half, Summers looks really lively, and I do really like the positions he's getting into and the runs he's making. He just doesn't have the technical ability to go with his good movement and everything. Cartwright can run forward with the ball here. I think he's got the beating of the defender, but I need people in the box. Why is no one getting in the box? I'm just going to have to whip that in. Or out. Why was no one getting in the box? I hate it when no one does that. You're making a run, obviously into a crossing position, and no players get in the box. It really annoys me. Bradley with the ball here. Plays it down the line to Summers. Going to cut back on the defender. He's been wiped out there. That's got to be a booking. Yeah, and it is a booking. That guy was called Lino. I think he's in the wrong place. He should be running up and down the touchline. Andrade has the ball here. Going to slip it through to Davies. That's a really good ball from Andrade. Davies with a chance to finish, and Davies does. And we go into the lead in this cup tie after just about an hour here. And Davies, once again, proving his worth up front over Carlson. Turns the defender well, and it's a decent finish past the keeper. I did think it might have been going over for a second, but it ends up in the roof of the net, and that is 1-0. Shevchenko can play up to Summers here, and Summers has got to run wide to get away from these defenders, and he has. Going to lay it off now to Bradley. Now to Shevchenko. And Davies hopefully get him into a good position there. And I have. Can he finish that? And he can't. The keeper smothers it. Was going to be difficult to finish from there. And that is full time, and we do win 1-0 here, so we are through to the next round of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, beating Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. And now we've got the fourth game of the episode here against 9th place Grimsby. So now I'm back to my first team for this game, and Davies is playing up front in place of Carlson. So he got that goal in the last game, and Carlson hasn't scored this episode, so Davies is my preferred striker at the minute. And Grimsby have a white and black kit, and my kit choices are white or black, so I think either way we might have a little bit of a kit clash here. I'm going to go with white though, because I think that's probably the least similar. So now let's get into this game against Grimsby and hope to win the episode with a win in the league. Oh yeah, that kit clash is clashing a little bit. Clark has the ball here. If I get Watts running on the outside, he has space to run into, and he can run it into the box here. Gonna cut it back and then play it to Davies, whose shot is just wide. Maybe should have taken a touch there. The ball into the box there. Johnston doesn't deal with it, and they put that shot wide. I really got away with one there. The ball free from Grimsby there. They have that chance to shoot, and Davies turns it around the post. Ball given away there. Grimsby can bring it forward. They have a shot there from outside the box, but it's gone wide. Wright might win that there, and he does. It didn't select Clark, though, but it has now. And Clark has the ball. I want Watts running. I'm going to play it through to him there. And it's given half-time, so he must have been offside. And that's kind of the story of the first half. I've been getting runs like that, but the final ball just hasn't been right. Not been able to get it to him, or a player's been offside or something. So hopefully I can get one of them right in the second half and get a goal from it. Grimsby with the ball in a good position here. Davies catches that shot. Grimsby with the ball towards the box here. Chance to run into it. Chance to have that pass off. And that shot is saved by Davies. Right, I'm going to make a couple subs here. Need to win the ball more in midfield. So I brought Mitchell on in place of Shevchuk. And Summers is coming on in place of Watts because Watts just hasn't played well. This whole half, I've just struggled to get any possession because they just look how much they're closing me down. I just can't move anywhere with the ball, really. It's really difficult. Look, I got a player already running. I've passed it before he's ran, but he's just run away from the ball and they've just intercepted it again and they're coming forward with it. The ball into the box there. Maric should deal with that and he doesn't, but it is headed wide. Wright is running outside there. Going to play the ball down the line to him, and Wright has a run towards the area here. Going to cut it back on a couple of defenders. Have that shot there. Wright with the shot. Can someone get to the rebound? He can't. That's the best chance of the game, I think. Oh, I've been absolutely done there. All's made that tackle. Can play it to Clark here. Now to Mitchell. Just needs to get away from this defender. Now I'm going to play it over to Wright, who has space on the wing. I need Davies in a good position, really. And there he is. Going to run it inside with him. Going to hit that shot. Oh, I thought that was going to nestle in the top bins. I thought that was 1-0. That was so close. But I think that's why I prefer Davies over Carlson up front, because Carlson would not be able to create the space for the shot like that. Yeah, he might have finished it, but he wouldn't have created the space, so the point's mute. And now I can play over to Summers in loads of space, but the referee blows the full-time whistle, and that is a 0-0 draw against Grimsby. And that second half was absolutely solid. They were putting so much pressure on me. I just couldn't move the ball around at all, especially in their half. It was so difficult to even get the ball into their half, let alone create any chances. And that's told by the 3 shots I created, but the 123 passes to their 93. And now that is the end of this episode here, and not a bad episode. Not much action, but we went unbeaten for another episode. So that is 8 games unbeaten now, which is a pretty good streak. But we just need to be getting some more wins out of them. We're keeping plenty of clean sheets, just need some more wins. And that means I need more goals. And ideally I need a natural striker, but I've got to choose between Carlson and Davies. And neither are really perfect for that role. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.